Hello. December Kudos are here and they are fabulous. So what the December Kudos is our 3 cream to powder shadows for $59. You get 3 of them. These will last you for a very, very long time. They're perfect gifts for stocking stuffers. Let me show you the colors that I have. I have a few colors. This is Tenacious. This is a beautiful metallic gold. This comes in the Presenters kit. This is my new one. This is called Bittersweet. I don't know if you can see. It's a really pretty pink, light pink. It's a matte finish. So you'll be able to tell by the matte finish and then the metallic finishes and the shimmers by the lids. This is called Noble. This is a really pretty purple metallic. You can see the difference in texture from the metallics to the mattes. Let's see if I can show you the colors here. They go on creamy. You stipple them on. It's very simple. They're very simple to use. This is called Happy. It's a pretty smoky gray. It's a matte finish. And then my favorite one is like a base color and a neutral color. And where is it? Noble, Happy, Bittersweet, Tenacious. And this is called Victorious. And this is a very popular one. It's like a pretty cream. I'm going to use that one today. We're going to apply them. I'm going to do the Bittersweet. You can apply these with your fingers, or you can use a cream to shadow brush. But there's the colors. Now you can see I rolled it, and you see how it balls up? You have to stipple it on. It's really simple though. So I did that for demonstration. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. But the colors are really pretty. And we're going to do a basic color today. Just a basic eye. So we have cream to shadow brushes. It's an acrylic brush. It works really well. I'm going to use my Victorious just as a base. And when I do a base, I have deep set hooded eyes. I do the lighter color in the corner and it makes my eye pop out. And I'm going to demonstrate. This eye is going to be without primer and this eye is going to be with primer. And then I do my a lighter color up here on the brow, and that just lifts up my eye. And you can see that how that already works, right? And that's without primer. Priming your eyes keeps the shadow on all day long. So we use the Glorious Touch for our face, and then I use the Moodstruck Eye Primer on my eyes. It's pretty simple to use. It's just a little tiny drop. You can take it up over your eyebrow. You can take it underneath when you're using your concealer and your foundation. Some girls like to do their eyes before their foundation. I have my foundation on right now. I have my Flawless 4 on right now. Concealer, primer, and foundation. All right. So that is without primer. It dries to a nice velvety finish. And this is going to be with the primer. And you'll see a difference in saturation and color. And it does help the eye makeup stay on a little longer. I have an oilier eyelid. So sometimes makeup tends to run down my eyes or just melt into my face. And I find that it doesn't happen with this. So I don't know if you can see. This light is not quite right. if you can see the difference in saturation and a difference in color. So that was the Victorious, and this is part of our December Kudos. It's 3 splurges for $59. They sell for $26 each, so it's a great deal. And they're gonna last forever. And then I'm gonna use just this pretty pink. So a little pretty pink, there you go, it's probably good. And this is called Bittersweet. And I'm gonna use this in the middle of my eye. Just to make that pop and just have a little bit of a different color. So it's going to have like an ombre effect. And you can see like in my crease here, there's a little bit of product. I don't have that over here because I use the primer. So it does fill in the creases, especially on your, I don't know, I have aging eyelids, little wrinkles, movable skin. And now, so you see I'm stippling it on. I'm not really rolling it on. So that's our cream to shadow. Now I'm going to do a crease color. I'm going to use my, let's see, Nonsensical, which is a really pretty maroon. And I'm going to do that right in the crease of my eye. And that's going to bring my eye up and make my eye pop. So we're taking it up to the crease. And then we're going to bring it down into a V. If you can see that. So you're going to kind of like finish the end there. You don't want to just leave it. And just halfway through the crease. And that's going to bring it up. That's going to open up my eye. It's going to see where my brow bone, too much of my brow bone is not going to be as defined in you'll see my lid a little more. That's without primer. This is with primer, and you're going to see the difference in color. So I'm going to walk around with 2 different eyes today. And I know it looks like I have a black eye right now. We're going to blend it. So I'm just using this crease brush. This is my crease brush. It's just a dense brush, kind of packed together, comes to a point. And tonight, before I take my makeup off, this eye will have a little bit more makeup than this eye, because it'll hold it on a little longer. I'm just going to take my magic eraser brush and get rid of any excess. Kind of define that line a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to take a blender brush. This is a cool tool. And I'm just going to do circles. This is going to blend it in. It's going to erase the harsh line. And it's going to give it that ombre look I'm looking for. So it's lighter to dark. Takes off any excess. Blends it right in there. This is called the windshield wiper motion. Just getting right in that crease. That's our splurge eyeshadows with one of our pressed eyeshadows in Nonsensical. We have tons of colors of our pressed many colors of our splurge. There's 3 exclusive colors for December. It's a metallic gold, a metallic maroon, and a metallic blue. They're only for December only. So if that's something that you're interested in, when they say exclusive, they mean exclusive. When it goes away, we don't know if it'll ever come back. Okay, so no eye is complete without your liner. And I use our liner here. It's Dip and Draw. I'm going to use it in black. It's Moodstruck Dip and Draw. I'm a liquid girl. And this is a really good liner. It does not come off until you take it off. If you like to do wingtips and cat eyes, the girls go crazy over this. It's a precision point. But because of my hooded eye, I haven't been able to figure out how to do that on my eye yet. It never looks good. I think I have too much movable skin. So that's real quick, nice and easy, stays on all day. We also have pencil liners that I absolutely love. So this is in Polar. This is in black. This is in white. We have lip liners as well. So this one's in Popular. And then I have one for Plush. Where's that? Well, I can't find the Plush right now. I think it might be in my purse. I thought I used it last night. Well, these liners are amazing. So they're a pencil. They're soft. They have a really cool sharpener, which we're going to use in a minute. And they do not move. They will stay on your face all day long. You can use the lips on eyes, the eyes on lips. So if you're doing a blue lip, a black lip, you're doing like a red eye, you can be so creative with these. They're amazing. These are amazing pencils. Most amazing pencil. This is in my top 3. So my top 3 unique products. Jesus. All right, I almost tore down the whole place. Are the top 3 products: foundation brush, and the pencil. My 3 favorite things. And this pencil sharpener is awesome too. So here's our pencil sharpener. It comes with a little pick that you can pick out any gook that's in there. And you know that's probably the problem why. And then you just turn the pencil sharpener, not the pencil. And it comes to a nice point and it catches all the shavings right in there. Simple. I do a liner on my waterline. And this will not run down my face the rest of the day like most most time when I try to do this waterline technique. I always end up with the makeup down my face by the end of the day, and that does not happen. Let's take this clip up here. All right, so next is brows. Brows are very important. They frame your face. There's a couple typical easy rules with brows. Let me get my pencil. So you can use your pencil and you're going to use your nose and your eye as a guide. So if you're at your nose, the corner of your eye, straight up and down, that's where your eyebrow should start, right about there. You're going to take it right about a 45-degree angle right in the middle, That should be where your arch is. And then over to the corner of your eye and your nose. And that's where your brow should stop. That's a typical guide right there. We have this Brow Obsession palette. And I just got it. I've used it once. It comes numbered so you know how to use them. There's a couple highlighters in here. And right now I think I'm using the brunette. Yep, I am using the brunette. So it comes blonde, brunette, and then a darker one. I could probably go darker as well. I use my brush. This is my favorite brow brush. It's just an angled, dense, thick, very thin angled brush. And I'm just going to go in with number 1. And I'm going to fill in any little holes that I have. So when I grew up, I had a unibrow. Yep. Plucked it to death. I'll use a little spoolie on the end. Gets it right in there. Plucked it to death like Twiggy. Very stylish back in that day. Then when I grew in, it grew in like an eyebrow monster on my face. It was awful. Found a really cool chick named Trish. And she helped me shape my brows. So I went to see her, I don't know, a couple times a year. And now my brows are, as I'm aging, are thinning. And I have to fill them in. I also have a really bad scar on this eyebrow I'm working on right now. I was bit by a spider. And it was awful. They thought I had to have MRIs on my optical nerve. I look like Avatar. So now hair doesn't grow in this one spot. So I fill it in. I am using our lash serum to grow my lashes. And also I've been putting it on my eyebrows. So we'll see what happens. Because it is a scar. So I don't know. We'll see. I am seeing a little bit of difference. But not much. Alright. So that's number 1. That's the lighter color. And then I'm going to take the darker color. And I'm just going to kind of do an outline. And small hair-like strokes. And then we have this wax. The wax is going to keep it in place. I'm obsessed with brows. I think they're important. Sometimes I want to pluck somebody's brows, and sometimes I want to tell them to let them grow in a little bit. Your brows can age you or make you look younger. All right. You see the difference? The big difference. All right. That's all I have for shadow and brows. I am going to come back to you in a few and show you our cheeks. And I'm going to show you blush and bronzer. All right. Have a good day.